Okay. All right. This one. Hi, Aska, by the way, are you in Indonesia or Saudi, like Mr. Darmawan before?
I'm in Saudi now.
In Saudi, yeah? Oh, all right, all right. You're originally from Madura, is it?
Of course.
Okay, that's Mr. Darmawan, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So if you have any friends want to join English voice group, just invite them. It's okay. I would like to give you a link later to go inside, and you can share to your friends.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, Mr. Bhakti,
Yeah.
your turn now. About the solution, how to improve the senior high school student in English speaking ability.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Budi. And let me open my camera.
Sure, sure. Everybody, yeah, it's better if you try to open your camera, everybody.
Yeah. I do agree with you because, yeah. Why do we need to open the camera? It is not only because we do not know each other, yeah, but in our context today, that is about the issues of English speaking, especially for Indonesian student. Uh, Opening camera while speaking, I believe that it can help. Yeah, it can help rather than speaking without knowing the face, because communicating with other people sometimes also influenced by the expressions of the participants, of the speakers. And then,
Sorry, sir.
yeah,
Sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I couldn't open up my camera. It's because I'm hitting the road now.
Oh, you're on the road now. Okay, okay.
yeah,
Yes.
All right, all right.
it's a problem. Yeah, it is optional. I think it is optional. Yeah. Okay. Let me again start. Mr. Budi, you were asking me about the common problem or the common issues of English speaking for Indonesian student. Oh, thank you for Mr. Taufik, yeah, who just opened his camera. Yeah, nice to know you. I am Bakti Sawiji, everyone, and also Mr. Donald Trump for president. Yeah, introduce, I am Bakti. Yeah, and also the other participants. Yeah, please introduce myself. I am Bakti. Let me continue about the idea of mine about the problems faced by the students, especially Indonesian students, when speaking English. So, in my opinion, the problem or the issues that commonly happen to Indonesian students is dealing with first about the pronunciation, yeah, and then the second is the lack of vocabulary, and then the next can be the difficulty in grammar. Yeah, as we know that speaking English or learning any other language, one of the main goal of the learners is able to speak that language. If possible, we can speak as the native speakers. So we can speak as native like as possible. And it needs struggle. Yeah, it needs struggle. So practice speaking as much as possible is compulsory for us. Yeah. Uh now, yeah, now there are so many apps or applications, I mean, that can help students or learners of English in case of pronunciations. Yeah. One of them, if I may share to you, there is a website called Youglish. Maybe any of you has already known that one, Youglish. Let me explain about Youglish. Is a website containing search box, yeah, where you can write words there. The word is the word that you do not know exactly the pronunciations of it. Yeah. For example, you want to know how the word difficult, yeah, how the word difficult is pronounced correctly. Correctly means how the word is pronounced by the native speaker. Yeah. We access Youglish, and then in that, unfortunately, I'm using my handphone, so I cannot share my screen. In that website, we can enter the word, for example, difficult. Then if we hit OK, yeah, when we hit OK button, and then there will be a video containing very short talk, yeah, maybe in only 5 until 10 seconds only, containing that word. Yeah. But before I'm continuing my speech, yeah, my talk, yeah, I want to ask you everyone here, who has already known Youglish? Any of you? You can say, or you can raise your. Mr. Taufik, have you ever known that website? Is it Youglish, Mr. Donald?
I can.
I
I
never
do
heard
not.
about that.
Yeah, I
Uh,
never heard.
Miss Eka?
No, I haven't, but if we want to know about the pronunciation of the words, I think we can just use translate, by using translate, we have also
IPA,
known about the pronunciation.
Okay. That's
IPA,
good.
I think
That's good.
that's
Miss,
the best way to learn pronunciation. We use IPA method.
you use what? PA?
International Phonetic International.
Mr. Budi, would you moderate the talk? Because Aska and Senja are going to talk, are going to speak.
Okay, what do you mean? Actually,
Yes,
until right now, I haven't known also because there are a lot of application actually. But it is application on mobile phone or website, Mr. Bhakti? Website, yeah.
Websites. This is not. You don't need to. You don't need to install, download and install now. You just use that website. Yeah. If possible, let me. If possible, is it okay for me to share my screen?
You tell me the spelling, Mr. Bhakti. Let me open for you and we can share.
Oh yeah. Okay. Is it you? I think you is okay. Youglish. Yeah, you and then glitch.
How to spell please?
YOU GLISH.
GLISH.
Yeah, glitch.
Oh, I'm
The short
English,
form
yeah.
of English, I think. I think this website is very stand out, yeah. Other than just translation software like Google Translate. Yeah, in Google Translate, you can hear or you can listen to the words pronounced. But I'm sure after knowing that these websites, you are going to leave Google Translate and then you will go to these websites. Why? Because you will find many people say that word. Yeah. This is magic, I think. Have you
Oh, can
already
can you see now?
set up with your Euclid, Mr. Budi?
I have shared already. Can you see now?
Okay. Wait, I cannot see. Yeah. I hope that the sound will be okay, Mr. Budi.
Yeah. Even the sound can be shared. This one, Is it?
Yeah. Now we can see this website, Euclid. Yeah. You've got a connection issue, Mr. Budi.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. While Mr. Budi setting up his Euclid, let me continue about the problem or the issue faced by the Indonesian students or Indonesian learners. Yeah. Besides speaking or pronunciation, is about vocabulary. Yeah, vocabulary. As we know that we very rely on the number of vocabulary we have. Yeah. The more vocabulary we have in our head, yeah, the better we will speak. Why? Because by having many vocabulary in our head, inside our head, yeah, it will be very easy for us to take them out or send them out from our head. Yeah. Because what we are going to say, what we are going to speak is about words. We are speaking bunches of words. Yeah. So therefore, learning vocabulary is also compulsory for the English learners. Yeah. Then how do we learn vocabulary? Yeah. Our teacher, your teachers, or your lecturers have their own ways to teach vocabulary. When I was at school, when I was a student, there was nothing good in learning vocabulary. Yeah, because we were very limited, especially with technology. Yeah, but now there is no reason for us not to gain more and more vocabulary because technology has assisted us to learn English. There are so many places, there are so many sites in the internet. Yeah, million tons of informations are there. Yeah, so why not just use internet? Yeah, take benefit from them. Yeah, and learn. Just make targets. Make daily targets. Yeah. Maybe it seems classical. Sorry, it seems not classical. Sorry. Yeah, classic. Yeah, it seems classic.
Yeah, classy.
It sounds classic. Yeah, learning, having daily target, but I'm sure it is. It is. It will be wonderful if we have another way of saving our vocabulary, targeting our vocabulary. What I mean is, a long time ago, when my teacher taught me to memorize words, making daily targets, actually that is not a good way. For example, today you learn or you memorize 10 words. That's not the way. Just don't memorize that word, but use that words. Yeah, use that words in context. So if you have a new word like overcome, overcome. Yeah, okay, I learned overcome, overcome, mengatasi. Yeah, but you don't use it in context, you will quickly forget. Yeah, you will quickly forget.
Tomorrow diminishes the significance of the air that you're breathing right now.
Would you please type language? And then we will hear how the word language is pronounced. Say it. Okay, everybody, please have a look.
Has this wonderful idea about how the emergence of language was actually the first singularity, right? In other words, the world on the other side of that line after language emerged would have been unimaginable to the preacher standing on the previous.
Are we waiting for this screen
Trying to
sharing?
explain the nuances of a Shakespearean sonnet to an ape are simply unimaginable, right? This is inconceivable. We simply lacked the wetware, right? So language, what is language? Kevin Kelly says it's a tool that allows the mind to know what it's thinking, right? It turned a feral mind into a tool that could now think with purpose and deliberation, right? Language allows us to create a virtual world in our heads and pull the press forward to meet that. The ability to design, to envision, to plan, to imagineer was a natural consequence of the emergence of language. Again, a tool that allows
Sir, what is
the mind
this?
to know what it's thinking, right?
Hello?
Language has
Mr. Budi, stop the
sentience.
video.
Before language.
Yep.
What is that?
Mr. Budi.
Sorry.
Okay, okay, you have already stopped the video. I mean, okay, I just want to, before continuing that video, I want to explain a bit about that video, yeah? Would you please just share your screen again, but don't play it, yeah? Don't play that video. Okay, would you please a bit, okay, stop. Here, it is explained how to pronounce a language in English, one of 142,635. So Euclid found that number of the word language which is ready to be pronounced, yeah? And then please scroll down a bit. Scroll down a bit. Okay, stop. Okay, stop. Okay. Have a look on the button, yeah, Mr. Budi and everyone. There is a button, maybe I cannot see very clearly, yeah. Maybe there is a button stop or fast forward. Next, you can hover over the button, Mr. Budi, and then you can see the words, yeah. Hover over.
Okay, replay, display,
How does it
Google
say?
Play. It is next video.
Okay, that is the very important button, Mr. Budi. Next video,
Yeah.
Mr. Budi. Why? Because we will listen to another pronunciations of the word language by other people from other video. Would you please check it, Mr. Budi? Okay, wait a minute.
Our experience. Does language structure how we see the world? Does culture dictate who we become? Are we molded and shaped by the unfold?
Stop, Mr. Budi.
Got it.
Now,
The point is we have to know the function of this website because we have to, okay, I'm so sorry, Mr. Bhakti. We have to change one another because the time is limited over here. Okay, later I would like to share the link to the group. It's okay, no problem. And then you can try to explain over there, so all the members have should be know about it. Yeah, I'm sure it is very beneficial for all of us here. Okay, all right, thank you so much. So what about the other everybody? Perhaps there is one member that haven't talked yet, haven't participated yet until right now, but I'm not sure actually. He is a primary school student or the other school, because he wears the primary school caps over there, uniform.
I don't think so. I don't think the
2
members
a.m.
2 a.m.
2
I
a.m.
think
Do you
that
know everybody who is
pretend
it?
to be elementary school students.
Okay. All right, 2 a.m. Are you there at 2 a.m.? You like to listen only here, to be here, but you don't want to talk. Why? Okay, there is Mr. Fatur Rozi. Are you there? Mr. Rozi, I think you are the owner of the champion English course, is it?
Yes.
All right. Could you please introduce yourself first? Because actually right now it has been the second session to discuss about the solution, how to improve the senior high school student in speaking English, in speaking skill. Because most of them, even though they have already studied in 3 years after graduation, they are still hard to speak English well. Mr. Rozi, try to introduce yourself first.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rozi from Lumajang.
All right.
Sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Mr. Rozi?
Yeah.
Okay. You're my neighbor, actually. My neighbor in my hometown. Okay. Mr. Rozi, could you please share the solution, how to overcome the student ability, especially in speaking English?
This is at school or at informal, sir?
Yeah. Both of them you can try to share your thoughts.
Okay. In my opinion, they think in English is very difficult because of their English and their method. I mean, the teacher method at school. So before they learn about speaking or sometimes about grammatical, they always first think that it is very difficult to understand because there is no way the teachers give to them when the lesson start at school. And then the seconds, we have to close them friendly. I mean, we have to understand what is the difficult one from them to learn English. I think that is the big difficult problem for the student that I have ever found.
Okay, so if there is any problem, could you please share about the solution?
My solution, I always be patient for them and then understand how to make them speak English fluently, but it is slowly. I mean, when they can't speak English, yeah, just say it's okay, but you have to try every day, every times. And then I always close them how to be confident to speak. It is the first way I close to them. And then the second, sometimes I ask them to go to the beach to lose the negative ions, because negative of thinking, it is, in my opinion, is make them difficult to understand about how to speak confident about an English. Not only about the English, another lesson might be. So from this way, Alhamdulillah, my student, not more than 2 months, they can speak step by step and now become rather. I think that's about Mr. Budi.
Okay. All right. Mr. Rosie.
Yeah.
Okay, just now you have already told to solve the first. You have to advise the students to give more method, yeah, to your students to practice more and more daily. And the second, you ask the student to go to the beach. So I'm wondering actually, what's their activities in the beach?
It is like just understand what is the negative thinking of them, because when I ask them, why do you think that English is very difficult? They always say to me that I don't understand how to speak. I don't understand how to read. I don't understand what my teacher talked to me in the class. So when I am going to the beach, I just ask them to lose everything that it is negative. After that, I ask all of my students to scream and loud as loudly so they can lose the negative thinking.
To scream loudly. All right, screaming loudly.
Screaming loudly and then laugh and everything they can do freely.
Oh,
So after
must be
that,
good and happy over
Oh,
there.
it's like a hypnosis in learning and teaching, right?
yeah, it can say like this maybe, but it's
Yeah,
not
like
about.
hypnosis in teaching and learning. I got that
Yeah,
method before.
yeah, maybe it's the same.
All right, all right. So, so what about if the student have the low patience? Even though you have already advised to the students, you are asked to practice every day, but he doesn't have any partners to speak.
Okay.
Mr. Roy.
Yeah, I always ask my students when they don't have any friend to speak. You can call me and then you can send a message by the English and another, because I always say to my students, I give you all my time for you. I mean 24 hours. You can tell whatever your problem about the English and another. So I try to close with all my students. It is not about the lessons, but sometimes, yeah, it's like friends or sometimes like father and his daughter or son.
Daily activity. Okay.
Yeah.
Daily activities. Hop up there. Okay, that's great. That's great. 24 hours. Wow.
Yeah, I always keep. So all my students are close with me. Sometimes they tell about their problem about their activity at home with family, fathers, sometimes with friends, or sometimes about their close friend is like the boyfriend or the girlfriend. So when I do like this, they always say to me, I never found the teacher likes you when I study at school. So they want to learn English seriously after I do many things for them. So they think that it is nice to study with you. So after I close to them, they want to continue and then they want to join all my item that I want. For the example, it's like to make vlog or sometimes presentation at home or presentation with their friends and others. So it helped them to be confident how to speak everywhere.
All right. All right. That's great. That's great. Excellent service. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
come on, Mr. Donald Trump. What about you? You have raised your hand already. Right.
Oh,
What do you want to
For-
talk now?
I think I pressed the wrong button. Right. Oh Jesus. Okay, it's okay. It's
You
okay
have a
then.
naughty hand.
Not yet.
Jeez, bro. I think my thumb is way too big, so I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, I know it well.
But it's okay, okay though. I'll try to put up my thoughts regarding the previous statement from Mr. Fatou Rosie. Hello there, Mr. Fatou. It's good to see you,
yeah.
sir. Also, we got Mr. Taufik Bekti. Yeah, Bekti or Bekti? Bekti, yeah.
It's okay. Bekti is okay.
Okay, Bekti, Miss Eka, 2 a.m., Mr. Aska, and also my lovely, I don't have to say the name. You already know who it is.
Don't you want to mention my name?
I don't want, I'm not gonna mention your name. It's forbidden. Well, I think try to put some addition to Mr. Faturozi's statement before. Well, and I have another point of view, and in my point of view, yeah, it's all about learning process, right? Learning process, especially for high school student. The biggest problem that they face right now is it's really hard for them to master English, especially we're talking about English right now. So I think the learning process must adapt, adapt to the current era, to the nowadays era. You know what I'm saying? To today's era. The last method that I know is the SCL. SCL. That's the current method that I studied when I was a student. SCL, student-centered learning. So the student-centered learning is where the learning activities is no longer centered on the teachers, okay, but it's on the students. You know what I'm talking about? So it's not a time for teachers to talk so long in front of the class, like blah 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 blah, mumbling until their mouth are foaming like an overdose guy asking for drugs. Right? So it's not a time for that era anymore. Blah 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 in front of the class from 7 to 12, from 1 to 5 p.m. Geez, no, that's enough. It's stop. We need to stop that. SCL say that the era has definitely ended. So it means that the students must be much more active to learn, to to explore about the subject that they want to master. For example, if they need to be more active to find about the information relating to the knowledge they're trying to master. For example, like if they wanted to master English, so it means that they should have actively go to the library, right? Look for English books, English literature, or they can also find it on Google, internet, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, ebook, e-journal, and so on. Bunch of tools available nowadays, and we can utilize them all to help us, yeah, to help us improve our English skill. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's back to each other's self. It's a self-determination. No matter how long the speaker talk in front of the class, like blah blah blah, if the students didn't really have a big eager to learn, that would be nothing. That's my point. All right. So, in conclusions, students should they should play more active role in the learning process, y'all. They should play more actively because it's a SCL, student-centered learning. So the learning process is centered on the students, not on the teachers anymore. But anyway, the teacher's role remains important, though. They're still important. I didn't mean to lose the teacher's role at this point. They're still important. We need teacher. However, we need teacher. But teacher's role is, it's enough to only just direct it so that the learning is still on the track. In order to reach the goal that they want to reach. So they just act as a guide, teacher is a guide to guide the students to learn about a particular subject that they're about to learn. For example, I was talking about English, so the teacher's role remains important, but not as much as before. So now the students need to be more active SCL, student-centered learning. That's my POV, I think.
Yeah, that's what Curriculum Merdeka aim as well.
Yeah, actually, it has been implemented by the government, right? To be
Yeah.
like this.
Yes, right.
But in the field,
That's true.
in the field of the school over there, it's very hard to be implemented by the teachers because there are a lot of students to be over there.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, theoretically, it has been applied, but in reality, we didn't see the result. We don't see the good result at the end, right? So theory versus reality will always be different.
Yeah, actually, it can be applied in the private school if they have only 10 students in one class. It will be okay. But if government school, it's very hard, I think, because most of the classrooms have every class has more than 30 students, you know. And it is limited by the schedule of the lessons.
Yeah, I think when it comes to the amount of students in one class, I think that's not my capacity to talk about it because I'm not a teacher. Maybe I just can give you guys my point of view based on my personal thought about it. So back again.
That's the solution, actually. That's right. That's the solution.
So it's all it's called self-determination. So for example, you have a psychological problem in yourself, then you're about to find a solution by going to the psychologue, right? The psychologue told you about blah blah blah. Hey, you need to blah blah blah. They give you tons of suggestion, tons of solutions. But if you have a mental block, but if you deny those statements from your psychologue, from the expert, no matter how great the expert is, no matter how experienced he was, like a bachelor degree, master degree, even a doctoral degree that he has at the first as the title of his name, it will be nothing if the client has a mental block. Same case for the students at a school. If students have a mental block, they don't want to learn, they don't want to explore themselves, they will get stuck on the track. That's my point.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Okay, continue.
Oh, for example, another example, I play basketball. You see my shirt right here, bro. Yeah. flexing. No, I play basketball. Well, my coach give the team a lot of instructions. A, play the pattern A, pattern B, pattern C, until pattern Z. A lot of patterns, a lot of drills on the court, on and off the court. Yo, sport is not only on the court, but also off the court. But no matter how much our coach telling about the basketball materials to the team, as long as the team want to, like copy the coach instruction, the team will be undefeated. I'm pretty much sure about that. But if all of the players on that team refuse coach instruction, they deny it, they have a big